Thank you for listening to Lone Star Community Radio. This program was broadcasted and recorded live from the LSCR studios in downtown Conroe, Texas. Lone Star Community Radio is supported by listeners like you. Donate and sponsor today. For more information on getting involved with Lone Star Community Radio, contact us at lscrstudios@gmail.com or visit us online at www.irlonestar.com. And so just to let people know, because we were having audio, I was getting messages that we couldn't really hear everybody. So let's kind of rewind a little bit. Conroe Stars and Stripes, July 1st. It is a celebration for everyone invited, free to the public. Mm-hmm. It's fireworks, all this cool stuff. Actually, all day in downtown Conroe, there's going to be something going on because I know Main Street, I'm just repeating everything because a lot of people didn't hear it. Main Street is doing their own thing, but it's kind of all piggyback. It's just going to be a lot of fun. Everything's family friendly. That's one thing I love. Everything's family friendly. Like they have water slides and stuff. What activities and stuff do we have at the Stars and Stripes?
So we'll have some inflatables.
Okay. What's inflatable? What is that?
A bouncy house.
Okay.
You know, kids can jump.
Oh, kids, not adults.
Well, no, not adults.
Not like
just for the kiddos.
We're like the big old boxing gloves.
Right? No, not that.
Not that. Okay.
But we'll have 2 inflatables for the.
Let's think about that next year.
I'll add that. Well, we can place bets on Andrew.
Yeah.
So
I'll go against Andrew for sure. Bring it on.
We'll have the inflatables, and we'll have.
Maybe you don't.
I'm not afraid. So you got vendors, so like kind of like a market street.
We'll definitely have a vendor market. There's about 50 vendors coming.
Oh, well, okay. So this is big.
A big vendor market. We'll have several food trucks there. So if you didn't come early and eat downtown, you can still get something to eat here. There'll be several food options. I know Tasty Asian's going to be there. There's a dessert truck. There's several different food options.
I think this whole thing's kind of revolved around fireworks.
Yes.
And looking, I put a link to the whole event from the City of Conroe's website, and it has all the times for you guys. 9:15 is the projected, time for it.
Yes.
From what I understand. So, where do you sit? What do I need to bring? Like, tell me if I have a family of like 20 kids. Ooh. This is Conroe. Hey, this is Conroe.
Right,
okay.
Right.
So you got 20 kids in tow. Yeah. What's going on?
I had 20 kids. I would bring a few blankets because I wouldn't want to carry all those chairs. But you can certainly bring chairs. You can bring a cooler with beverages. Please bring water.
Bring your own water.
Right. Bring your own water. If you wanted to pack your own snacks, you're totally welcome to do that.
No sodas. Don't bring your own sodas because you have vendors there, right?
Well, whatever fits your family need. We don't want anybody to feel, like they can't bring
This isn't
something.
a ticketed event, so you're not going to be like, because
right.
ticketed events get real serious with security.
Yeah, no. This is come, have a good time. Bring what makes your family comfortable. If it's easy for you to buy on site, do that. If it's easy for you to pack it, bring it.
There you go.
But bring your own, whatever's going to make you comfortable to watch. And come a little early if you want, and get your kids, face painted, and get them a balloon animal. All that stuff is free.
That's crazy. I didn't know that.
Yeah, and we have really, really good face painters, like professional face painters. So. They're going to walk out looking like
so I can look like
a
Gollum?
real lion.
I can look like Smeagol from Lord of the Rings?
Can. Yes.
Wouldn't that be awesome?
You sure can.
For 4th of July, walking around like that? And one thing I want to let folks know, this is happening at Heritage Place. So like where the fireworks are going to be set off in downtown, I imagine, somewhere around that area so you can see it.
Correct.
So would you suggest any other kind of spot? Like say it gets kind of packed and you're running late. Can you see it from like somewhere else or
across the street?
Well, at the vacant lot?
Vacant lot. So yeah,
behind the pawn shop?
Yes.
So that will be available to sit in?
Yeah.
Okay.
And
that's important to let people know that. Don't park there.
Don't park there. We'll have it blocked off so cars
okay, good.
cannot get
just making
in.
sure because people just do whatever they want sometimes.
We have it on the website. We put a map out. And I think we put the map on social media as well. That the 2 large green areas that you're going to find on the
I'm gonna pull it up.
Website. There it is, right there.
Yeah.
So those green areas are the viewing areas, and I do want to point out.
I didn't know you guys are prepared.
This year, all the fireworks are going to be set to explode higher than in the previous year. This is the 2nd annual. So almost anywhere you are in downtown Conroe, unless you're sitting directly under a tree, you will see the fireworks because they are all going to be more elevated.
I feel like that was your call in the meeting. That's why you're talking about it. You sound so proud of that. You're like, we need to get these higher.
Some of the trees in Heritage Park are a little low, and if you're sitting down.
There's areas. But anywhere you are downtown, you can be on the
view.
sidewalk. It would be fun to be in the Heritage Place. It's a great social event. You can go out there with friends, family. The kids can play, run around, and do things. And I do want to say, like what Kelly was talking about, anyone with kids who has ever traveled to Little League, gone to Carl Barton Park, and they don't have bleachers, the same that you would pack to take your kids out to the soccer field or a baseball game. That's come to the park, Heritage Place, like you're going to a game. Have your wagon, have your blankets, your chairs, your cooler. Just travel like that, and you'll be comfortable.
Yeah, see, that's one thing I love about these kind of events, especially what the city of Conroe puts on, is it's very consistent with like family values. And
Yes.
it's like, just bring your family, enjoy it. 9:15 is the projected time, but the whole thing starts at 6 o'clock. So you could spend a whole lot of time around Conroe,
Yes.
and you could be hanging out,
And
face painting. And
we
That
understand
time
the
is
audio
pretty,
problems. You-
unless something crazy happens. I think 9:15 is.
That's
That's
going to
the
be
exact
that's
start time.
that's the
well,
time.
if Andrew's in charge, it's going to be 9:15.
Right.
Yes.
9:15.
He literally is going to have a team meeting before he goes synchronize watches, and then
I'll be over there with a lighter.
Oh, gosh.
If it's 9:16, I'm lighting stuff.
that's funny.
No,
They
we're
just press a little button. And
okay.
it all goes.
Well, let's talk about some of the stuff I see. We haven't mentioned, like, I know the Conroe Symphony is involved with this somewhat, one
They
way or
are
another.
involved.
Does that mean they're playing music prior or during the fireworks to get some tears in their eyes?
They are projected to go on stage at 8 o'clock. We're gonna run down the schedule of events here to get
Okay,
you
cool.
prepared. As you said, 6 o'clock it starts. There's plenty of activities going on in downtown Conroe prior to this throughout the day. But we're gonna
It may be updated a little from what
Okay.
you're looking at, so maybe let Kelly.
Kelly, you've
Go
got
off
all the
the-
updates.
Okay. So I think we're going to start around 7:40 with some of our patriotic,
Okay.
get you in the mood, like really love America, celebrate
Yeah,
America.
tears in our eyes. Like,
Yes. So
where's my musket?
well, we actually
No firearms.
have-
I'm just kidding.
No firearms, but we have a wonderful group of men that are going to be there. They are part of the Sons of the American Revolution, and they will dress in, the late 1800s.
I know these guys.
garb,
They don't
right.
bring a cannon though, right?
Yeah.
That's
They will have one on site
Oh,
for
man,
kids
that's
to just look
so- okay,
at,
good.
take
That's
a
they're
loud.
picture.
Discharging it.
No. So,
Sons of the Republic bring that, and it is loud.
Yeah, and they do a good job. I've seen it
Yeah.
a few times.
So I
Oh,
don't-
I haven't seen it yet, so this will be
You
the
haven't?
first time
Oh,
I've
it's-
seen the cannon.
So
Okay.
you've never seen them discharge it?
I haven't seen them
Okay.
discharge.
It is
But
so loud.
It's a show.
I
Yeah.
screamed.
You did.
I
Oh,
like
wow.
legit. I was at an event and I was taking a picture and it went all like whoa. I was very embarrassed. Everyone looked at me like, this guy just screamed. I'm like, yes, that's awesome. They're gonna be
Yeah.
there.
So they'll be there, and they'll do some entertaining things for us to kind of get us in the mood and set the tone. And then following that, we'll have a combination of our fire department with the PD, and they kind of come together and they will do the color guard. They will come in and present the flags. We'll have someone sing the national anthem, and I have a nice young lady that is she is a local. She's about to go to school for singing in college, so she's excited to come and sing for Conroe, and so that'll be really nice to have her there. And then following that, we'll move right on into the orchestra, and they'll bring us.
Sounds
into
like
the
a lot of
first-
So
entertainment.
we're gonna break into a story here.
Okay.
Oh,
We're
what's
gonna
the
break into a story.
Are you singing?
We are. Well, I almost was. We were looking for the singer for the Stars and Stripes celebration, and everyone knows Peyton from Peyton. You've had her in here. She's that wonderful young singer.
What's her last name?
Riley. Is it Riley? Peyton
Yeah.
Riley.
That's-
Okay, so Peyton
that's
Riley.
one
So
of
she came to mind.
There's
We-
there's a lot of Paytons around here.
we have a lot of committee meetings leading up to this. This event is a lot of planning, and in that meeting we were discussing who's going to sing the national anthem, and everyone said Peyton. Peyton's a singer, so we were all thinking Peyton. We do, Elizabeth and I, as a communications team here, we do a lot of interactions with Peyton McKenzie from Community Impact, and Peyton McKenzie.
Is she a singer?
Peyton McKenzie. Well, Peyton McKenzie she's a great reporter. She does a really good job. She covers the city.
Yeah,
She's
I just
out
read it the
there.
other day. It was awesome.
Yeah, she
The
does a
most
great
recent-
job. So Kelly emails me one day and says, "Hey, do you have Peyton's contact?" Because we've also worked with Peyton through Love Hills Youth with Rebecca's foundation. She says, "Do you have Peyton's
And you're talking about Peyton
contact?"
Riley.
And I'm thinking, oh, Kelly would like to do something with Peyton to get an article, do something to promote the Stars and Stripes. So I said, sure. So I call Peyton McKenzie and say, hey, Peyton, this is Andrew. Kelly Hall from the city of Conroe is looking to reach out to you for something having to do with the Stars and Stripes event. Can I give her your contact information? She said, yeah, sure, that's fine. So I give her Peyton McKenzie and then leave it at that. And then we're in the committee meeting 2 weeks ago, like the last committee meeting. And Kelly says, okay, I've had Peyton McKenzie is confirmed to sing the national anthem. And I was like, I start texting
That's
Elizabeth,
so
and I said, finally, wait, hold
So
on.
who's
now.
singing it now?
Well, hold on, hold on.
Okay.
I say, Kelly, are you sure? Did you say Peyton McKenzie, the reporter from Community Impact? And she said, no, the singer, the performer. And I was like, okay, there's been a mix-up. The contact I gave you was Peyton McKenzie, thinking that she probably called Peyton the singer, but she said no. She did discuss it with Peyton McKenzie, and so I call Peyton McKenzie.
I like her. I want to meet her. She's like, yeah, I'll sing it. Sure.
I'm going to give her a plug
do it.
because I'm going to give her a plug. I called her and I said, Peyton, I think there's been a really bad mix-up here. I said, have you been approached to sing the national anthem at the Stars and Stripes event? And she said, yeah. And I thought it was really odd because no one in the city knows I can sing. She said, I grew up, I've done stage, I've sang the national anthem before.
Oh, that's funny.
And I said, oh, okay. And I said, I just want to give you props, like really seriously, that someone would call you out of the blue and ask you to do this and you agreed to it.
Yeah.
That's really,
Yeah,
really
I
incredible.
think she does have a
I
background
still think
in,
you
like,
should let her do
theater.
it.
That's what I thought. But then
Just
so,
do it twice.
Right.
well, after the meeting, before I talked to Peyton McKenzie, Kelly, we realized the mix-up, and then Kelly had reached out to other people.
she's
You
not
might have got Madonna, but I think it's not a
well,
good time for Madonna.
She was unavailable.
Yeah.
So Peyton Riley was unavailable as well. So, but I have a young lady, Emma Lowe, who sings a lot for Mims Baptist Church.
Oh, wonderful.
And she has sung for other city events before,
You-
the national
People
anthem.
are really touchy with their national anthems. Have you noticed that?
Yeah.
Like, especially like at Super Bowl stuff, they're like, I could believe that person sang it like that.
Yeah,
It's really strange to me.
yeah. It's it's to each their own.
So whoever's singing it, we're going to put a lot of pressure on it.
And it's you
I'm
just
kidding.
have to
Well, some of the
expect it. It's,
renditions on the Super Bowl are strange.
Well, yeah, but I'm just
not supposed to
see.
have so
Look,
many
see, we
different-
got some people already. She's already complaining
The
about
They're-
it.
notes
they're-
are not supposed to be like
It's like,
that
yeah, who
sometimes.
cares?
So I'm my,
As long as
my
it's not
point of view
Fergie.
is that I
Fergie
don't
was
agree
like-
with all of them. There's a lot of.
Do you remember the Fergie
performances
one,
that
Andrew?
I'm not happy with, but I don't. It's their take of it. It's their
I
way
like
to
it.
present
It's a great
it. So
song.
I don't want to criticize. Especially, I don't want to criticize people that are doing something that I've never done. I don't want to say, well, I would do it this way, because I haven't. But I do give Peyton McKenzie credit
I think-
for
I
agreeing
think,
to do this.
Are you saying that you would like to do it next year?
Yeah, that's what I'm
Are
hearing.
you trying to put
No,
a plug
Peyton
in?
McKenzie's going to do it.
Yeah, I think Peyton's next in line, Peyton McKenzie. So we still have Peyton Riley and Peyton McKenzie.
Okay.
Well, props to her. I like that.
So
That's
I might be
awesome.
available in 27,
Okay.
28.
Okay. I'll put
But
it down.
I'd like to yodel the national anthem, so if that's what you're looking
I use
for.
it.
That's what we're looking for.
You're out.
I use a kazoo. I use the kazoo. That's what.
Yeah, but let's do it together. A
People would
kazoo
just be
and a
like,
yodel.
"What is happening right now? Where's security?" But
Are these two really yodeling
Yeah,
the national anthem?
I do want to remind folks
get
who
your
are
kids
listening.
for
We're talking
order
about
from
the
elementary.
we're talking about the Conroe Stars and Stripes celebration happening July 1st here in downtown Conroe. I put a link to the city's website for the full, all the information you ever need, like where to park, the schedule and all that kind of stuff. It's on the link in the description on Facebook, YouTube, and all that kind of stuff. So people who are just now tuning in, come celebrate. I guess, is it okay to say celebrate 4th of July?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Okay, because it's not.
Independence
I mean,
Day.
because people get really like, "Well, it's not on 4th of July." Meh, 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 meh. But I'm like, who cares? It's Saturday, fireworks, man.
We're really celebrating our nation's independence. It just
Yeah.
happened to be the day that they signed, but we're celebrating. But really, I mean, the event itself, we're celebrating.
Because 4th of July, the actual 4th this year is gonna be a real dud.
And no matter what day it's on this year, we encourage you to start
It's on
drinking water
it's
now.
on a Tuesday.
Start today. Start hydrating today.
I agree.
Because it's going to be hot Saturday. And if you didn't know already, you can't. Your body doesn't respond to the
don't get-
water you
don't get
drink on
negative.
Saturday. You need to start hydrating at least 24 hours prior. So if you're going to be out there Saturday all day, you need to start hydrating on Friday.
All right, Mr. Safety.
even today.
Ruined my whole day.
Because we're trying to prevent a lot of those heat-related illnesses, which right now we are in a severe. I think we're in a heat.
Yeah, it
advisory.
goes. It gets a little excessive,
worry.
doesn't it?
This
like
this time of
100.
year right now, it's been.
I've been
an
walking
incredibly hot
around.
summer.
I've been
Yeah.
walking around downtown, and I'm like, by the time I get all the way to like the Pacific, I'm like, oh, it's kind of hot.
It's very hot.
Yeah.
When I walk out of my house in the morning, I take my kids to school at 6:45. It's already hot. And my son wears a jacket because at the school it's cold. They have the AC on all
Oh, their
day,
AC
so-
works.
Yeah,
How do you think I feel being right here for like 8 hours? I'm like, I think I'm stuck to my chair.
My office is right behind
Yeah, he's
you.
right. I love.
This is how it is all day.
Andrew and I we're buddies next door. He's got the fan though. I can't have the fan.
I've got a giant fan. So tell us what happened with the fans. Are there going to be fans at the celebration?
We're going to have 3 or 4 fans
Okay.
kind of scattered around the area to, just give you a little breeze if you need to, cool off for a minute. We're going to try that this year. It'll be new to add that, for this.
So we want to make sure that we point out those fans are going to be closer around the stage. That one of the things we wanted to be careful of is that they're not facing the orchestra, the symphony, when they go on, because they're sheet music. We didn't want to put those industrial-sized fans to cool them off as they're
Are they going to be
playing.
the ones where you put water?
Well, they should be better players.
Well, if their
Right.
sheet music's blowing all over
They
the
should
place.
be better players. They should
Yeah.
know their music by heart. No, I'm just kidding.
Well,
What?
where are they going to be located? I'm sorry, I didn't
There
mean to
you
cut
go.
you off, but
Well,
This is my show.
We haven't decided that exactly where we're going to put them all.
Okay.
So we'll have to see, as far as like where electricity is. So we'll have,
Yes.
So.
Well, realistically, for folks listening, is be prepared. Like Andrew's right. Drink some water. Bring your own water. Don't depend on having water there for you.
Right.
And then bring your own. Like that's kind of like the key. And dress appropriately,
Yes.
because
yes.
that's why I'm wearing shorts.
Yes.
A lot of
Did-
people give me weird looks. Like, why are you
Did
wearing
Kelly
shorts?
cover you're more than welcome to bring the food before we were off the air or had no audio? Or
Yeah,
was-
yeah. I think
Okay.
we mentioned that it's just like the first Thursday concert series.
Okay.
Bring your own food. Bring your own, and there's going to be food there for food trucks. So if you don't just bring cash. Or actually, you can't say that anymore because some places don't take cash.
Right.
So
No,
bring
they should all have.
bring money
Yeah.
somehow.
Bring money.
accessible.
Bring money.
And what we want you to look at is this map on cityofconroe.org. The map will show you where those food trucks are going to be, where the
Yeah.
where all the stations are. You'll see
I'm
where the
gonna
events
show
the
it one
kids-
more time on YouTube and for our Facebook and YouTube watchers.
Yeah, and
right
especially
there.
what roads are closed. You want to look and
It's on that
right
link
now.
I gave them. That
Okay.
link right there. Just
Pull it
kinda
up.
scroll
Yeah,
down.
pull it up and look
it's
at
right
it.
there.
And what we want to talk about at this point is how do you get to the park, because there's going to be a lot of traffic in the parking. And this year, I don't think we did it last year. I might be wrong, but this year we're offering transportation to and from the event from the park and ride underneath the I-45. And that is something Elizabeth has worked
That's
greatly
where
on. So
Metcalf
I'm going to
goes,
let her
right?
talk about
Is
it.
that what you're talking about? That's the Metcalf.
Yes, over by the
Okay.
library,
Yeah.
right underneath the 45.
Oh, it's right
next to the
there.
library.
Look, I'm certain.
Yeah, we put it
Yeah.
on the map. We did do it last year. It was, we came up with the idea the week of the event, so it wasn't. We didn't get it out there quite as much, but this year we're hoping more people take advantage. We still had a good amount of
you
people.
know what? They need to put
advantage
signs
of it.
up.
Yeah.
Because every time I've been around for a while, every time I see that, I was like, I always felt like that was like corporate parking. Like we're not, like if I park there, I'm getting towed. I had to have like a tag. Because the way it looks, like you just don't really know.
You're not sure. Yeah.
So
fair.
whoever's in charge over there, I would just put a big old sign,
Park and ride.
park and ride.
Yeah. If you've never used Park and Ride, this would be the event to try it
Yeah.
out. Because they're going to drop you off right at the park. So
And do we know how often those shuttles are circling?
about 5 minutes.
Every 5 minutes?
Oh my
So
gosh.
it's
There's
not a
going to be
20-minute.
Let
two
me-
buses
wait.
just constantly going.
I'm
so.
looking at this map. I'm curious. You have a viewing area. That's where you're kind of encourage everyone to sit. So
That's kind of well. We did update this map to the one we put on the Facebook page is the most
oh
updated.
well,
I
let
changed
me find
it to
let me
say-
find that.
I changed it to say additional viewing area so that not to confuse people. The main place you want to be is in Heritage Park, so that you can see the stage, the symphony. However, if that
Okay.
fills up, feel free
The
to sit
overflow.
Well,
across.
I liked what
Simon
Andrew
Street.
said. That he made it. The fireworks go higher. He made that so everyone can see it no matter what. I'm gonna try to get on top of a building. Let's see how that works.
Last year there was a lot of people in the county garage. on
Yeah.
All the
levels.
officers aren't going to be paying attention around here. I'm going to get on, I'm going to climb one of these buildings.
I think the county garage might have been one of the best.
We are going to have,
Viewing
you'll see the fire
spaces?
truck on there too.
Yeah.
They'll have the ladder truck
Yeah.
with the flag out there. So
Raised up with the
there'll be good
flag.
photo
It's going to be a lot of fun.
opportunities.
This
Yeah.
sounds like a lot of fun for everyone to come out. And I do want to remind folks that whole day downtown Conroe is doing something. So if you don't have time for the Stars and Stripes, still come downtown. There's still stuff. This event itself starts at 6 o'clock. But before that, downtown, Main Street's going to be closed off. They're going to have a lot of celebrate, like Freedom Fest kind of stuff. And then also, I do want to give a special shout out to my buddy Son, who's opening up a new coffee shop. I can't pronounce it. I keep telling him, why'd you name it this? Because I call it,
either.
I sound like I'm just fumbling my words. It's like Kom Fong Pong. It's
I'm not
Kung Fong Pong. But it's opening up. Grand opening is Saturday also.
And let's while you're talking about that, let's go over this because I've been asking around a lot lately.
Do you know how to pronounce
it
it?
is not just a coffee shop.
No, it has food.
They have wings, sandwiches, because everyone they
They have
showed the
banh mi
pictures.
sandwiches.
Yeah, they have a lot of stuff over there.
And he makes it spicy for me.
So they've gone above and beyond the coffee shop.
Well, it says coffee on his card. So that's, I mean, I'm blaming everything on him when it comes to branding because I can't do anything. I can't do it for him.
Well,
If
Starbucks
you're
has
not a
food, too.
coffee drinker in the summertime, which let me throw this out there.
What do you call it, boba?
Coffee and warmer teas, warmer waters help your body absorb, saturate that liquid. A lot of people say coffee is a diuretic, not to drink it. It will dehydrate you. That is incorrect. It is a diuretic, but the warmer liquids that you're drinking, that water, your muscles are absorbing those quicker.
Okay.
So it's an excellent way to hydrate. Me spending a lot of time in the desert as a Marine, we would drink warm coffee all day long because that kept you hydrated. You want the cold water is refreshing, but don't rely on that to hydrate you. So stop by Son's and get some coffee on Saturday morning. Make sure that one thing that I always used to do is carry a bag of Fritos around with me. So when the coffee portion kicked in and you got dizzy and all jacked up on caffeine, just a small bag of Fritos.
I
would
bet
help
your
bring you
wife
back.
loves talking to you when it comes to planning family events.
No,
Did anybody
no.
get the Fritos?
Anybody, like, if we don't have the Fritos, we're stopping.
Where are the Fritos? Fritos are an excellent source of recovering from that caffeine high.
I'm loving these tips. I'm gonna use
I
them.
mean, it's wild. I like the good tip here that you learn from Andrew is drink water 24 hours before coming out
And
to the
carry a
Conroe
small
Stars and
bag of
Stripes.
And then go to coffee.
Yeah.
Hey, you're speaking about
I
language.
mean-
I'm
The
happy.
the coffees and teas or just warm room temperature water. I'm not saying you have to drink hot coffee, but room temperature water is probably the best way to stay hydrated
Okay.
out there in the sun as you're being active. That your body's going to absorb that water quicker than cold water.
Okay.
Yeah, duh. Y'all didn't know that? Duh. Well, again, the whole day sounds like a blast. I'm going to be there. I don't know how long I'm going to be able to last, though, because I'm going for all day. So I don't. See, it's weird to me, and this is going to sound very strange. Like, fireworks are so much fun. But, like, when I was a kid, and as an adult, I'm like, I don't really know. Y'all are
think
playing
they're
music
still
during
good.
it, right?
For
so if
kids,
you're
if
playing
you-
music while the fireworks going on, yeah, I'm
Yeah.
game.
I'm with you. I agree with you. And I got to that point where everything I enjoyed as a kid became kind of whatever.
setting off
Until
fireworks.
you have kids.
Yeah.
Once you have kids, it all
Change- yeah,
becomes fun again, and it's exciting to go out there. You're reliving.
Well,
it
thanks,
with your-
Andrew. I don't have
your
kids.
I know. So you and Elizabeth can go have coffee and discuss.
No, they're playing music during it, so I get it. That's gonna be kind of fun. That's
we're not-
different.
Are we playing music during
We
the
will.
fireworks?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
The DJ will
Yeah.
Okay.
kick in with some patriotic music at that time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if you are in the overflow lot, you might not hear it as well. But again, we're just offering that as overflow.
Yeah.
Last year, I was at the firework launch site, and
See, that'd be cool.
I could hear the music.
Where is
from
that?
the
Okay.
Don't tell anybody where it
firework
is.
launch site. I could hear the music from Kelly's stage
Okay.
perfectly fine.
Was Kelly
Yeah.
singing
Yeah, karaoke through the whole fireworks
the
show.
national anthem?
Yeah, and I do want to remind folks. I believe the
So I
city of
think you'll be able to hear
Conroe.
it
You can't have fireworks in the city of Conroe.
We do, and that's
That is
on our
correct.
website.
You
All of our
cannot.
social media sites is that
No.
it is a city ordinance. You may not fire guns in
No
the city of
guns either.
Conroe.
I'm talking about fireworks, not
and
guns.
fireworks.
Correct.
Well, explosives.
Who's firing guns?
Those what do you
Idiots.
call those guys?
You'd be surprised.
Cowboys?
The Sons of the American Revolution.
Oh, those are blanks though. Come on. No, the way you said it, though, I was talking about fireworks. So you immediately went, "Don't fire guns." I'm like,
Well, we
whoa,
have
whoa.
Well,
We
so
have to
now
put that
we
out
say
there,
that
too.
because
Celebratory
it's
gunfire.
customary. A lot of cultures, a lot of individuals, that's how they celebrate.
Okay.
In their hometowns, their home countries, it's very common. In fact, me coming from Phoenix, Arizona, that was a very popular thing to do.
Oh.
People would go out there on all the holidays and fire their guns in the air. So
Now I kinda
we
wanna do
want
that.
to make sure that it's known that that's just a city ordinance. You can't do that.
Okay.
And keep in mind anything you're
And fireworks. I want to make
shooting
sure
up
I
in the air is
understand
coming
that.
down.
So
Yeah.
no fireworks in the
fireworks.
city of Conroe.
That's a big one, and that's
Okay.
something that is going to happen.
We had to get special permits.
Yeah, every neighborhood's going to have the people that are out there, and it's common. It's people do it. They get in their driveway and they'll.
Especially the lake people. Those lake people, just
Yeah.
rule breakers, man.
Well, we need to remind them
Rule
it's not.
breakers.
It's
It is
not.
against the city ordinance.
Yeah, the city ordinance says you cannot do that in city
Well,
limits.
let's not be too much of an honor. I just want to remind people because some people don't know that. Like, because what confuses a lot of people, especially if you drive 2054, is Montgomery. I'm guessing allows it because there's fireworks stands magically appear,
Yeah.
and I'm like,
Yeah.
wait a second.
I want to say
I'm pretty
spring.
sure. I'm pretty sure Conroe you cannot,
No, yeah.
but apparently in dirty Montgomery.
You know what it is? People
Willis,
might do
cut
it
and
during
shoot.
the
I don't know,
fourth,
they might have
and
different
it's not. It's a city ordinance. You can't do it. But if people are doing it during the fireworks on the fourth in their neighborhoods, it's harder to detect. But when the people start doing it on the first, and then the second at 2:30 in the morning, and then on the fourth, and they're still doing it at 3, 4, 5 in the morning, that's when people start.
Yeah, I've already got the
calling
Thunder
and
Buddy for my
complaining.
dog. It's already on her.
Yeah, well, let's talk about pets.
No pets.
No pets at this event.
Please leave the pets.
Yeah.
Like any type of pet, by the way.
Yeah, we're going to be so crowded with people, and also, pets don't usually like this kind of stuff.
And
So
what about service dogs? Everyone I don't really know anyone with a service dog, but
Yeah.
that exists. Can you? name a service
I'm
dog?
going to
allowed.
say this: everyone that
There's
I know
fireworks
with a
people.
service dog
Yeah.
probably is not wanting to come out to the 4th of July celebration.
Crowded.
See, I don't really think.
I don't know.
I'm
I
so
don't know
glad
the
I have
answer to
Andrew
that.
here because he thinks of those things. I'm like, I have no idea. Like,
If you have a service dog, I can't imagine you would be excluded
Right.
from an event, and so I don't want to say that service dogs aren't allowed, but I have to believe that people with service dogs probably know
don't want to.
they don't want to bring
Well,
their
key
dogs. down.
point to this event: there's fireworks, so there's going to be loud noises. And
Yeah, and again, I'm not saying
And
that you
lots of
can't-
people.
If you and your service dog enjoy fireworks, I have to believe that you're more than welcome.
yeah.
maybe we
don't
can get
know
a
for
dog
sure.
to howl the pledge or something. That'd
Yeah,
be pretty special.
yeah.
He needs to be on our committee next year. All these good ideas.
You can have your yodeling tryout.
Yeah.
The
at
yodeling
at the
tryout?
committee meeting.
No, I'll just bring my kazoo.
Okay.
That's
How about two people singing the national anthem, but they have the giant inflatable boxing gloves and they're actually fighting each other? while
and
they're
we had
singing?
to suck helium while singing it.
Yes.
Oh, there you go.
There you
Yes,
go.
yes.
I love it. So Stars and Stripes happening on Saturday, July 1st. Starts at 6 o'clock in downtown Conroe at Heritage Place. Fireworks start around 9:15. It's family friendly. It's free for the public, guys. And is there anything else we need to tell people? Because I know we have a link in the description below for all the information, where to park, what like the schedule, what not to bring, what to bring. Be hydrated. That's the key point. Be hydrated.
Bring water. Bring water with you. Just bring your.
Oh, we have
patience.
sponsors?
Yeah, we would just maybe give a quick shout out to our sponsors.
And fireworks are
City-
expensive.
The City of Conroe and the Conroe Lake Conroe Chamber of Commerce, as well as Worthington Manor Senior Living and Memory Care, Wood Forest National Bank, Fidium Fiber Internet, Guarantee Bank and Trust, and McKinsey's Barbecue and Burgers.
I'm hungry.
And our other two participants.
What is that,
the
Senior
Main Street
Care?
Market and Conroe Symphony
Yeah.
Orchestra.
What was the senior care?
It's Worthington Manor.
What a name. I like that. Okay, I'm sorry. All right.
Do
They
we-
are our freedoms.
Do we have a narrowed down list of the vendors that are going to be
Oh
there?
gosh, I don't have a specific list. I just know there's.
But
like
there will be
50.
there will
There's
be
a
like
lot.
She said
food
50.
food
Good.
vendors. There will be
Yes.
like
Yeah.
snow cone, ice cream,
Oh yes,
anything. Okay.
snow cones, all kinds of
Yeah.
food. Yeah, and plenty of shopping options, a variety of shopping options.
So if you get down there and you forgot, oh, we didn't bring our water and Fritos, then
Fritos.
you'd be able to find somewhere to get.
yes,
There's
yes.
always Sonic too.
Yeah, that's
Sonic is
true.
right there.
Yeah, across the street. Okay.
Sonic is a popular Heritage Place staple.
Oh, yes. Yes. And I hate to be, again, like the Debbie Downer, but at this event, we're going to ask people not to smoke because it is a family-friendly event. It's going to be really crowded. So just, no
I can't bring
smoking.
my celebratory cigar.
Yeah, no.
Smoking is
Outside.
Thought this was America.
Outside the perimeter, please.
per city park rules. Smoking.
Yeah.
Yeah, when you said that, I was like, I'm pretty sure you can't smoke at Heritage Place anyway.
Well, just a reminder. Yeah.
That
Some
includes
I bet
vaping.
Yeah.
I bet those people are from Montgomery.
Probably.
Rule breakers. That's what they are. This is gonna be a fun event, guys. It's free. All the information's on the link below, or just go visit cityofconroe.org, and it's all right there. It's on the front page, and then you just click the link, and it'll give you a map, it'll give you a schedule, give you all the do's and don'ts. It's gonna be a lot of fun. What I like about an event like this is it gives you 2 days of fireworks because 4th of July is on a Tuesday. This is actually happening on a Saturday before. So, guys, thank you so much for coming in, and good luck on Saturday. Hopefully I get to see you guys. I'll make sure to bring my water pack, my camel pack, I
Yep.
guess. Now Andrew's got me all worried that I'm going to die if I'm there. So I'm going to be hydrated. And, it's funny. I'm looking at the map. There is a bathroom. So
We'll have some extra porta
Yes.
potties as well.
so just
Yes.
Andrew doesn't think about that. He didn't say that. He's like, oh, just drink all this water, guys.
First
The
day,
the
EMS
majority of
on
people
site.
drinking all that water, they start hydrating that day, and that's why they don't realize you're not going to urinate quite as
Yeah.
much.
Okay, all right, Dr. Andrew. All right, we get it.
No, I'm telling you, this is how Marines survive in combat for days and days and days on end in the desert. You hydrate, and then what Elizabeth
Drink
and I have been
coffee.
talking about
Fritos.
for months is how to monitor your urine to determine if you're properly hydrated. It is scientific.
I'll get the email blast. Make sure to send that
There is
out.
a chart.
Do you have a chart?
Look up the chart. Look
For
up
stars and
just
stripes.
Google. Look up a chart. I'm not saying to
I
do
know,
this now.
okay.
I'm just saying in the summertime. We're concerned about citizens of Conroe because we're going through an extremely
It's hot.
difficult summer, and for a lot of people, especially during the power outages and the storms, there were people without air conditioning. I know it because it's been just instilled into me for years and years and years of having to hydrate. But there's a lot of things you can do to monitor your body and know, is your body prepared to combat this heat? And those are just the kind of things that we've been trying to put out on our social media. Some things to be advised of, look forward, check yourself, make sure that you are properly hydrated. And how do you know if you're properly hydrated? You don't know. And did you guys know?
See this
if you're
fear?
thirsty, you're already
This
dehydrated.
fear he's putting into everybody. I love it.
I'm
Bring your
saying
water.
it
Bring-
is
Principal
hot.
concern.
Yeah, bring your
Yeah,
water.
No, and all I'm saying is just drink water. And I myself, you don't have time to just sit down and drink water all the time. And some people don't. My wife doesn't like water. I have to tell her every day, you have to drink water, drink water, drink water. She's just not a water drinker. She doesn't like doing it. And that's a lot
weird.
of people. Yeah,
Who doesn't like water?
well, she likes her teas and her her fancy drinks from Starbucks. She likes
Reminds me of my sister. My sister doesn't like water, so she has those Mios.
yeah.
She doesn't like
Yes.
water, and she's like, "Oh, I gotta sweeten."
That's and those are fine. Those are good too. They're
Yeah.
just a few drops of those. You
Yeah.
put them in there. Same with my son. I encourage him drink, and he won't drink it unless you have a little bit of the
little sweetener.
they're the little fruit punches and stuff you can put in
I
there.
like it.
They're fine. However you do it, get water in your body. That's
There you
going
go.
to help you.
I like it.
Not just for this event. That's going to help you throughout the summer.
Well, guys, thank you so much for coming in, and I'm excited about this event. Don't forget Stars and Stripes celebration, July 1st, starting at 6 o'clock. It's a free event. More information can be found in the link below. We're going to get back to the music here on Mornings with Lone Starts, 9:41. I'll see you
Do you
guys.
have any music about water?
I don't know. I have some desert songs,
Surfing US.
but there you go.
In USA.
We'll see you guys later.